Hello, Radiant Soul Lights. So I wanted to do a card based on connection, since our soul operates via connection, which is through resonance and coherence. Even if there's just a small amount of resonance or coherence, sometimes we move towards a certain person or a certain situation. So you can skip ahead. This is soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. And everything is based on love. So these are going to be about relationships of all kinds. And it's going to focus on the truth of the connection. Maybe you've been wondering about a connection to a person or a situation, why it happened or didn't happen. Mainly I'm getting the focus will be on relationships, personal relationships, but you never know. It could be also something in regards to a workmate, colleague, boss, supervisor, previous partner, marriage partner, maybe someone you were living with or someone that you had a strong connection and perhaps a some type of relationship with, right? So love is the driving force, is the binding force, whether it's people, relationships, or our creations. So again, you can tune in, take a pause, let's take a break here. Soul story number 1, soul story number 2, and soul story number 3. And I'll give you a closer look. If you chose soul story number 1, this is your reading. So you're probably thinking about the situation or the person or persons that you want to know the truth of the connection. So let's take a look. Okay, I'm getting a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of energy, life force energy. Maybe you're balancing a lot right now, or you had to balance a lot in this relationship. Let's take a look and see. I'm also going to be clarifying with the tarot, and then if other messages come through. So we've got the sound of the universe, release, psychic development. I'm going to lay them all out to see a fuller story. Beat maker, beat to your own drum. Listen to the rhythm of your soul. Self-mastery. Embrace your wildness. Yeah, see, that is beat to the rhythm of your soul, wildness, your own wildness. There's something that you're meant to connect with within yourself, is what I'm hearing. That maybe you haven't in a while. Yeah, your own aliveness, your own inner rhythm, your own timing. There could have been somebody in the past that didn't quite embrace that. And for some of you, I'm getting 2 soul stories. For some of you, you had to let go of somebody, but they really got you. And some of you had to let go of someone that didn't get you. Okay, so we're looking at the truth of this connection. Let's see if we can get this. This could be the one. And chemistry. I love you more than you are aware. I miss the passion. See, there's passion, chemistry, your own energy. Let's see what's happening here. Maniac love. This will be a deep and intense love that could trigger possessive behavior, make you out of character. Well, that may have happened for some of you. See, not enough, feeling not enough. Sunglasses, someone is watching you. Coffee cup meeting, conversation, taking the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Okay, so I'm getting two soul stories here, but the basic line is, I do feel the truth of this connection was many of you had a very deep, intense connection with someone. It was very real. I don't feel they could sustain it. I feel like they went as far as they could, but they do really love you, and they are viewing you on social media, or if you have mutual friends, they ask about you, or they have other people ask. Many of you, I feel you could be quite public, or it could be just social media, or that you're in the same circles, so they're always keeping in contact with you. And I feel like they miss, and I don't mean just passion, that's sexual passion. You definitely have that if you were together in that way. They love your passion. They admire you. They respect you. They felt passionate for life when they were with you. They see now your self-mastery. They saw your self-mastery. You helped them through something also. Now, this is the truth about this connection, but I open to all messages. So Spirit is definitely guiding you to develop more your intuition and your psychic ability. Or many of you maybe are psychic. I do feel that there's somebody, either this person comes back around and you reunite and you make a go of it, or there is somebody else coming in. Now, for some of you, there is a person that you were never enough for, or you felt like you weren't enough, or you couldn't do enough. Some of you, this person felt they weren't enough for you. Let's see, what do we want to look at? I think I'm going to do the tarot later. I'm going to stick to messages right now. Let's see if there's anything else with the 5D messages that want to come through for soul story number 1. Yeah, your thing is you really don't dim your light or your passion and zeal for life. You need to keep that up, because the person that you're attracting is going to have that same level. Okay? What was this connection? This connection showed you that it's possible. See, no one else can compare to you. So this person, whoever you were with, I feel left to try to find other people, and didn't think, oh, it's like, well, I had it once. No, there are some connections that for some people, they don't come back around. Now, I do feel like if you're not partnered, you are going to be partnered with someone that has your same level of passion. You just have to keep it out here, is what I'm hearing. Soul story number 1. Don't dim or pull your energy or your passion in. You just need to really stay full spectrum to attract that right person. I do feel this person that is watching you on social media, or however they're able to watch you. Some of you, I heard, you're in the same church or spiritual group or spiritual center. So there could be this in person, because I feel like some of you, they're either looking at your pictures or they're seeing you from a distance. And I do feel some of you were with someone that's just a friend, and they think, oh, this is somebody new that they're with. Okay. Now, if this is a new connection, what's the truth of this new connection? I feel there is a new connection that is going to be really good, but it's in the very beginning stages, because I've got coffee cup. Some of you, I feel you are already with someone, and you're wondering what was the deal with the other person. Oh, look at this. I replay our conversations over and over. So you left a big impact on this person. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what else? See, you came closer than anyone. So if you're wondering, was this a really real connection? Was this the real deal? Yes, but I feel like they couldn't hold on or sustain it. Now, here's the thing. Many times in our life, we come back to be with people. They come back, woo, okay, very talkative person, but we're just going to, whoa, hold on now. Just wait a minute. We'll take one of them. Oh, I'll wait for a sign for you. So some of them want to reconnect. I'm not so sure you're wanting to reconnect. I feel like you're kind of like, look, I really dived in. We went through it. Some of you could be meeting to talk again, coffee, drink, something low-key is what I'm hearing, or it could even be online. You both are drinking coffee or something, or tea or whatever, something. But I do feel that this person, there was a contract in a sense. to reconnect, and they really showed you what was possible, especially with the level of your passion, your wildness, your wild heart, your openness, your joy for life. And they really want that. You really mirrored that part of them, but they have more healing to do. Okay? For some of you, whether it's this person coming back or a new person, there's going to be a high level of chemistry. Sexual, emotional, physical chemistry. It's like on all levels. Like they get you, you get them. Long conversations, connecting, being able to travel well together. You're not going to have to pull your energy in or dim your light, is what I'm hearing. Okay, because you've had to do that in the past. And you are clearing the energy of not feeling good enough about yourself, or you've been with people that don't feel good enough about themselves. They don't feel that they're good enough, and they've projected that onto you. So I feel like you're in a whole new level. Something is definitely over. There is definitely an ending beyond the pattern that you had, and also a relationship. So some of you, I actually even feel some of you could be living with someone or married, but every now and then you think about this other person, like what happened with them? What was that about? Influences, dark attachments, third parties. So that could have been something also with them. Was an ex, or maybe they were married or living with someone and trying to get out of that, and it was very codependent. Or there could be family dynamics, self-mastery, psychic development. You kind of knew, like you showed up very fully. Apology, return, forgiveness, or gifts. So there could be a return for some of you, an apology, or it could be through a DM or text or email. Ego, stubborn love. So they were very stubborn. So I feel like the truth of this connection was that you were in your truth and you finally expanded into something, and it lasted for a while and then it fell short. For some of you, real short. So I'm hearing for you, Spirit is saying you need to focus on what was real. The love is real. The connection is real. Everything else is just because maybe someone could not live up to that. Okay, they couldn't live up to that expectation, either your expectations or their expectations. Some of you, I feel like they see you, there we go, as extraordinary. There is a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Okay, now, soul story number one, if you've got to get this, okay? Because you've got embrace your wildness, you've got go to your own beat, and embrace your wildness. And now you have extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. So the person you draw in, whether it's this person kind of growing up and accepting their own wildness, their own uniqueness, their own passion and joy for life, their own, soul qualities, or there is someone, and if you are wondering, if you recently started dating someone and it's very new, it's showing this could be the one, and that there's a magnetic attraction between the two of you. You might be replaying this other relationship in your head because you don't want it to happen again. You don't want to get, as you think, fooled. If you're asking for someone that's newly coming in, it is showing, per the cards, per the energy, per what I'm channeling, that it is the one. But it's depending on you. Embrace, don't go small. Stay wild, juicy, open, blunt, just you, psychic, whatever it is. Stay in your self-mastery. I do feel this connection opened you up to the vibration of the universe and your own true vibration is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you probably were healing from ghosts of the past is what I'm hearing. Maybe some of you even got ghosted is what I'm hearing. But I feel like you're in a much different place right now. Soul story number one. Okay, let's see what's coming up. Yeah, you're a leader, authority in your own life. You've got lead here, which is the Emperor. What's coming in for you is your intuition, High Priestess, listen. Listen, learn, observe is what I'm hearing. Seven of Pentacles, you've waited long enough. So you have a firm foundation for whatever it is that you're wanting to draw into your life. For many of you, I feel this connection is personal that we're talking about. But it also has to do with you staying in your self-mastery and living your life fully, okay? And people have to meet you on that level. All relationships need to meet you on this level. Sacral chakra, done a lot of healing. So this is about drawing someone in that's really a great life partner, life mate on all levels. And there's going to be a healing in the sacral, a sacral chakra healing. The sacral chakra has a lot to do with reproduction, so it has to do how we reproduce ourselves in the world through our works, our divine works is what it's called metaphysically. What that means is every time we do something, say something, put something out there, post something, write a book, show up, we're reproducing ourselves through our actions. So you've had a healing for this. Believe and succeed, Six of Wands in the past. Coming forward, Four of Wands, joy and stability. So if you're in a new relationship, by what I'm seeing, it leads to some kind of consummation, so a coming together, a divine union. Marriage, living together, going to that next level. You're showing up as release, the Death card. You're really releasing and letting go. I feel like you're releasing, letting go, and more of your soul energy is coming through. What you're attracting is someone, Three of Pentacles, wanting to reach out. So I don't know if this person from the past could reach out. They feel like they're a little bit reticent to do that, but you may get something, a sign, a message, or something. They like something on yours. I feel like they'd rather have you do it. For some of you, this is working on a project that's close to your heart. Showing detachment here. So detaching from outcomes. Your fear is something doesn't work out. Rebuild. The Tower. So the Tower moment for you is simply love. Look at that, Six of Cups. So I feel for you, soul story number one, your Tower moment is releasing, is letting go of what's happened to you in previous relationships, so that whether it's this new person that you just started hanging out with or connecting with, talking to, going out with, dating, whatever, or this new one that's coming in, or if it could be for a small amount of you, there is somebody coming, recycling back in, someone from the past. But I do feel like, all relationships, important relationships, we have a other dimensional and or past life connection too. So you will feel that connection. You will feel that past life connection. You will feel that knowing with this person. So the truth about this relationship is, on some level, it opens you up to something more. And I feel like many of you saw how maybe you held yourself back in relationship. Maybe you changed a little bit when you were around certain people, or you just weren't as full. I still feel you had integrity. I'm not saying that, but I feel like you wanted more. And, with both of these, the past Six of Wands and Four of Wands, I feel like you want somebody also that's on the same wavelength, the same page spiritually, that's willing to really grow. So maybe in your past you had some helping relationships, you were helping a lot, or you saw this person was enough, but they didn't see that they were enough. I do feel there was genuine love there, and a lot of chemistry, a lot of connection, a lot of passion, a lot of magnetic energy between the two of you. But now you're about to attract, if this person doesn't come back around, you're attracting someone like that. So the truth of this relationship mirrored to you what it is you really need and want, and not to hold back or to settle, okay? I feel like those of you that are meeting someone new or just started meeting someone new, I feel like they match you, and maybe they're even a little bigger. So you can be uplifted and inspired. It's a lot about uplifting others and inspiring others. And I feel you've done that in the past. And this connection that's coming in for you is about someone doing that for you. We're going to look at the self-mastery, self-love deck here. Yeah, so the truth about the connection that's coming in for you is they're going to really uplift you. You're going to feel really supported and loved. And I get a lot with gifts. For some of you, it could be flowers, could be gifts, could be traveling together. I feel like they do the little things. They do little things maybe around the house. Or let's say you go stay at their place and they notice, oh, you like this kind of juice or fruit, and you're going to find it there. Okay? So they're very thoughtful, is what I'm hearing. Change. So, yeah, your world is changing, soul story number 1, and what you attract, you're changing. It's attracting someone that's more of a match, that the chemistry is there. Whoever this is coming in for you, I feel it is a long-term relationship. Like, this is it. It's either very, very long-term, or it's leading to marriage, living together, some form of commitment. Because you've got 4 of Wands here, and you move from the 6 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. So there's something about trusting yourself. Your own self-mastery helps you move into this new type of relationship. But you have to really connect with your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. Focus on your psychic development, your, reinforcing your intuition, understanding your body wisdom. You're coming from a much fuller place, is what I'm hearing. And so you're attracting a much fuller relationship, okay? For those of you that a new connection is coming in, it's going to be very stable. This past person is really thinking about you. And that remains to be seen, whether, because the passion was there, the chemistry was there, but a lot of the other stuff, especially stability, wasn't there. And I feel like you're not going to skimp on that. You're not going to settle for anything else. You've come too far, is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, your soul insights mantra seems to be, I am with my divine counterpart. I'm attracting the right match for me vibrationally. So whoever this is that's coming in, they're already there on the etheric plane. There's already some kind of connection. So if you're moving on from someone and someone newly is coming in, it's like they come in, tower, it comes in kind of quickly, and it helps you rebuild your life, your faith. You build a life together, is what I'm hearing. All right, soul story number 1, let me know how this resonates for you. And yeah, I hope this gave some insight and some understanding into the truth of this connection for you. Hi, if you chose soul story number 2, these are your messages. All of a sudden I got such a different energy pattern, and I got tongue-tied, and I don't know what to say. And I got somebody wants to connect with you or reach out to you and they don't know what to say. Or you want to reach out to someone and you don't know what to say, and you're really wanting clarification. Some of you, this is a work situation and you don't know what to say. Or a colleague, there's somebody that you don't know what to say to. Okay, let's look at this and see. Oh, it was just too much for me at the time. Okay, I'm going to put them all out. Heart chakra, unfurling back to love, because I'm already getting, I'm hearing I really want the chance to speak. And let's see what that's about. Faith, have faith. Oh, I feel such a longing energy. Oh my gosh, okay. is really longing. There's a longing, life purpose, and inner strength. So many of you are really on a path, a very strong, you have a strong connection to your heart. You love deeply, you love fully, you live life fully. I feel like you could be in the healing arts. Maybe some of you even ministers or teachers or counselors or something that you do. And maybe even some people say you have a lot of faith, or they've told you have faith. This will happen for you. This will come back around. Yeah, see, recovery. Okay, see that. Soul purpose. You have mastered the process of transmutation. Sans remain in the violet flame work through you. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. There's something you help people do, soul story number 2. I don't know if it's nursing, even if some of you are in the tech field, there's like a healing touch or healing hands. You could even be studying Reiki is what I'm hearing. New love. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Well, okay, let's see. That's pregnancy. A new love is entering your life, whom you may have a child with, or work on a new project together. That's the recovery. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. That's your past. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love. Okay, so I'm getting to, and then let me look at here. Things just got too heavy for me. It was too much for me at the time. So here's what I'm getting. For many of you, there is a new love relationship that's either already in your life or about to be, that leads to marriage, engagement, some kind of commitment. So that's the truth about this relationship, the next one or the one that's just coming in. Now, I'm getting 3 truths here. I got to be honest. Some of you, this is about a personal relationship, but it's also about contracts, business dealings. Could be sale of a house or buying a house or a car or leasing something new, a new house, or you just got a proposal for a consulting job, or you're launching something. There's a lot to do with both, because I feel like there's this whole up-leveling that's happening for you in your life. Some of you, there's definitely some kind of trip with it, you know, could be a honeymoon trip or just a getaway time with someone that you really love and care about that's coming up, or you're wondering if they're going to ask you someplace, and they're going to. Definitely whatever has been lost in a heart-centered way is coming back for you, soul story number 2. It's coming around. Some of you, the truth of one relationship that was very back and forth or very one-sided was with either, you know, someone with narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, or narcissistic traits. And there was nothing that you can do. And there's a group of you, a soul collective, that is recovering from this. And you've been retreating. But so some of you, I have to say, yes, that is the truth. You're wondering, you know, was this person, you know, has narcissist or narcissistic characteristics or somewhere on the spectrum, and it's yes. And you probably tried to help them a lot, uplift them. I feel like there was a lot of back and forth, and they just couldn't handle the situation. They couldn't handle the dynamics. But that's for a small group of you, and I feel like you've probably cut this person out of your life, or they're not around. Many of you, there is somebody new that is coming in that is going to be a long-term relationship. So let's see if we have any messages here. Long-term relationship, and some of you marriage, or you're going to find out recently that you're pregnant. There could be a partnership. Some of you I see in vitro. I feel like there could be maybe a same-sex couple is what I'm hearing. There could be a baby is what I'm hearing, whether adopting or in vitro. Okay, conflicted. Multiple choices, inconsistency, and decisions. Some of you are with someone that they need to make a decision, or you need to make a decision if you're going to wait or put up with what you're putting up with. Okay, let's see. I'm going to see if we can get a little bit clearer. Feminine energy. Well, that's what I said was same sex. So it could be two women or however you identify. I definitely feel there's marriage. I definitely feel could be, yeah, marriage, some kind of sacred union, bonding ceremony. There's something that's coming up or just happened. Some of you are wondering, what's the truth of this connection? Is this a real connection here? Is this somebody that I should give a chance? And it shows yes. Oh gosh, I saw this on the bottom of the deck and I thought if it comes up again, then I'll take it. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, clutter. Clear out your clutter. So some of you, the truth of this connection, is they're not sure, or you're not sure. There's a lot of kind of back and forth with one part of the soul group that I'm seeing and hearing from here. Something you have to let go of. Okay, there's just too much here. Resentment, uphill, frozen. Yeah, some of you, there's somebody new coming in for you. I do not feel this person coming back around. I feel like longing. Look at aching, pining, past love. There's someone you're aching for or pining for that is not, I don't feel is going to come. We'll see, but I don't feel them coming back around. Let's see if we can get some messages from your person. Wow, okay. Okay. Whoever it is, somebody, I'm hearing your friends didn't like them, or you didn't like them, or they didn't like your friends, or you didn't like them, or the family didn't like them. You didn't like their family, or they didn't like your family, or the family didn't like this person. Look at this. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, see, I feel the majority of you are moving on and you're getting a connection. It's a new connection. I couldn't let you get close to me. See, it's possible to have narcissistic wounding too. I mean, if you've had abuse or were raised by people that were narcissistic, or maybe had addiction issues, or some kind, you have what's called narcissistic wounding, but you can heal from that. And that's just getting more confident. We call it focusing on your healing and feeling good enough as you are, right? It's called ego strengthening in psychology. So feeling confident and good about yourself. So they could have had narcissistic wounding, which plays out as a narcissist, but it can be healed with therapy and inner work. Or they were narcissists, one or the other. Or you have narcissistic wounding, so you pulled in, someone that's on the spectrum that, I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah, see, I feel this person, I gotta be honest, and now they're starting to understand the connection. So I feel like this group, they probably have been visiting you on the astral plane, or you both have been visiting each other. There's a strong childlike emotional bond, which tells me for many of you, one or both parents perhaps were narcissistic or on the spectrum, or were maybe diagnosed narcissist, or had some kind of emotional issues or abuse, or they weren't around, or there was physical, mental, emotional, sex, some kind of abuse, something going on, so that you have this pattern. And this, I feel, was the last person to kind of mirror this deeper healing. And they see you, they feel like you're happy or you've moved on. They felt you leaving them. Some of them I hear, I left you before you left me, before you found out about me. Now, some of you, this could be three-party situation. There could have been another person involved, or they weren't completely honest, or their own lack of feeling good enough. They were afraid, they couldn't let you get close because they were afraid of getting hurt. Yeah, but they're starting to understand the connection. So I feel if you're not talking to this person, that there is healing on the inner plane, that on the astral, if you guys are in contact, and there is a healing. And I do feel like maybe they've read some books, some of them might have gone to therapy or something, or they've just replayed conversations in their mind where they're like, oh, now I get it. I wasn't completely honest with you. That's what I was talking about. Your silence makes me wonder about you. So this tells me you're not in contact. Have patience. This is not the end. Oh, and this is it. We're connecting 5D. Yeah. So you're still connected. So what I want to say is a small percentage you may get back together. Most of you, I think, it's going to stay 5D and above connection. One of my metaphysical teachers told me years ago, long time ago, when I'm first on my path, that not all connections, or he said, I think he's older, not all relationships do well on the earth plane, which means 3D, 4D, right? Some we can keep 5D, we can channel that 5D energy on the earth plane. We can live, 5D and above on the earth plane vibrationally, right? But some relationships are more about a spiritual connection, understanding the interconnectedness that you have with a person, maybe an emotional connection, and a physical. For the emotional and physical is for a shorter period of time, or the emotional lasts longer and then the physical presence is gone. So I feel for you, you have to just know that you're connected on the spirit realm, that you are connected to this person. There is a deep connection. There is a healing that's taking place. But I got to tell you that I feel like the truth of this connection is it was a healing relationship. Probably trauma bonding. You both had similar trauma and healing to work through, heart healing, recovery for a new aspect of you. It's given you a lot of inner strength, and I feel you're much more connected to your life purpose, your soul's purpose. For many of you, life purpose. And you're meeting someone through, if you haven't met this person yet, you're meeting someone through the work that you do, your life purpose, or just being on your life purpose, that this person is there, if that makes sense. I feel that this person would talk to you, but feels that you might shoot them. This person worries too much about what other people think. That's a big part of the problem or issue. And I feel they know they did you kind of wrong. This came out. Okay, both of these came out for you, which is it. I am who I am. You have to just celebrate you. And all your no's are leading you closer to a yes, or have led you to a yes. You have to honor where you came from, even the family, whatever happened to you, childhood, grade school, middle school. It's given you some kind of deep, heartfelt understanding of people and the world. And I feel like you're opening more to that. And listen, ritual, honoring cycles, root chakra. So you may want to do a candle ritual with this person's name, what you're releasing and what you learned or what you got, what you understood about yourself. Because this connection, it wasn't them, but the connection between the two of you brought out some kind of deeper understanding about yourself, your path, and a deeper healing. I feel like they are very much in touch with you, and I feel like they even pray about you and to you. I can hear, or they'll hear something, a song, or see something that reminds them of you. So the truth is, I feel for many of you, this connection you're releasing, you're retreating from, you're moving on. And there is a new love coming in that for some of you that are choosing children, you will have children with this individual. Some of you may even hear about that you're pregnant, at this reading or shortly after. This is timeless. And some of you are creating a family with someone new. But you have to honor the cycles. You've been through a cycle of letting go and completing, and now you're filling back up. So if it's a new connection, I feel this is new love coming in for you that leads to something lasting, something permanent is what I'm hearing. Let's get you one more card and look at you. So a past connection, even though you may want to go back to it, I just feel like it was like a learning lesson relationship. It was all, that was the main focus. And you learned a lot, and they're learning a lot. They're starting to learn the truth. They're saying, I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay? And you already got it. That's why you're at this reading. So, okay. Ooh, divine abundance. You are born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundant. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Well, I feel like that's that's why you're drawing in, or you have just recently drawn in this heart connecting person, this situation. I just see a lot of love for you. I feel like the hurt of the past is in the past, and I feel like you're living more from your abundance, and you're drawing in a love that is abundant. That's your Soul Insights mantra, soul story number 2. I am drawing in abundant love. I am abundant love. I receive abundant love. I give abundant love. I am love. Thank you so much for being here with me. The truth of this connection is it's an amazing connection that's here for you or coming in for you. All right. Please like, subscribe, share if you feel a resonance, and also let me know how this resonates for you in the comments. Much peace and soul light. Hello, soul story number 3. Are you ready for your messages? I'm ready to tune in for you. Okay, let's see. Divine love is me, as me, expressing and experiencing as me. I feel many of you have had an amazing heart opening. Let's tune in and see what the cards are revealing for you. For some reason, I did not do tarot on soul story number 2, and I'm hearing to pick 3 to 5 cards with you. So let's see. Oh, endless opportunities. Okay, again, I'm getting a lot of opening with you. Universal light. I am presence. Wow. Devotion to pleasure. Quest. It's safe for you to love again in unrequited love. It's safe for you to love again in unrequited love. So there seems to be a little bit of a kind of a similar message in a different way for all the soul stories. Let's see, we've got Rainbow Warrior. You've come for the great awakening to unite all of humanity in harmony. You're definitely on this quest. You're definitely on a soul path or a spiritual path. You're definitely connecting with your soul. Many of you, I feel like you could be star seeds, or if you don't, or crystalline, or just more advanced beings is what I'm hearing. And you are understanding yourself as the I am presence, the I am that I am, as source energies in manifested form. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. Enjoying each other, lifting each other up. Coffin, endings, new beginnings, liberation, transition. Camera, reminiscing, learn from the past, make memories, wish come true. Someone will possess all the qualities you ever wanted in a partner, a dream come true. Well, there it is, self-explanatory. No wonder they said only do 3 cards. So there was this love, there's this amazing love that you had, and there was amazing connection. The connection was true. I feel like you guys had some great times together. Some of you, this could be just talking on the phone, you know, or texting, but many of you, I feel like this was a short-lived connection, short-lived relationship, few weeks, few months, up to maybe a year at the most, 7 months, 8 months. But you were on your path, you were in your quest, you were following, you know, your inner guidance, you were being spirit-led, you were living soul-fueled. So in other words, your passion coming from your soul. You drew this person in. I feel like there were a lot of good memories, but there were a lot of memories that weren't so good, because I feel like the person ultimately couldn't make it or go on. I gotta say, psychically, I'm getting an issue around addiction or alcohol. Too much alcohol, maybe alcoholism. This person still watches you from a distance. I feel they have pictures of you, or they're able to look at pictures of you, or you're also watching them or looking at pictures. But I feel for you, there's someone new coming in. I'm unsure about your feelings for me. That's why they left. They left before you, and you left me out in the cold. Maybe you left them. But I felt they felt left out in the cold because you wanted them to go to that next level. You wanted them to rise above. And they just couldn't or wouldn't. So let's, I feel there still is care there. I don't feel that they're in a place where they can come back. And I feel open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So many of you, I feel, are not partnered that are coming to this reading. If you are, there's probably other messages for you in this soul story group that will be beneficial or help you, but I feel that most of the people I'm connecting with are not yet in a relationship. You're about to get into a really amazing relationship. I mean, amazing. And you'll probably move quite quickly with this person, or you'll move out of the area together. Yeah. Okay, we are connecting at a 5D level. I love you more than you are aware. So this other person, unrequited love, loves you, but I don't know. They're in their head about stuff, or they're tangled. We'll see if it comes through. But I don't feel that's the person. I do not feel you going back to that individual. Let's see, what is... I feel when they met you, they were not totally available emotionally or healing from something. They could have depression issues. They could have been in a recovery center. Oh, I know that I crossed the line with you. Well, this could be about a boss or a supervisor. But this could also be like you guys went so far and then they snapped back like a rubber band. It kind of freaked you out. Like, what happened? I thought everything was great. I feel like I don't know, I'm getting a lot of kind of addiction with this person to stuff. Maybe pleasure is great to be into, to be devoted, you know, to pleasure, to love. But I feel like they have a way of anesthetizing their pain. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, they have not met anybody like you. And if they went back to a spouse or an ex, or they started kowtowing to that person, they're just not feeling good. You were the best thing in my life. Yeah. Like one of my teachers years ago said, sometimes people cannot go all the way. They just stop, you know. In sports, it's called choking, you know. I don't know what to tell you. This is, the connection was, the love was real is what I'm hearing. And this person wants you to know that the love was real. I just feel like it's safe for you to love again is what I'm hearing. That you are going to meet, and that's all we're going to do. Now, this guy, girl, guy, you can just, why don't you text instead of coming through the cards? You know, it's like, oh, you speak to me through music. So there's something about songs They'll think of you, and then a song comes on that reminds them of you. Some of you, I feel like you are, or they are, you're musicians. I feel like there's something, this could have been a bandmate, somebody in a band, or you went to hear music together, or certain songs. I couldn't let you get close to me, and the timing wasn't right. So they had a lot going on, but let's be fair. If you have the moxie, you know, you can have a lot going on in your life and still be in relationship, because a higher frequency relationship will support you. So people that have healed enough realize that they don't push the love away. They say, this is a bad time for me, or I just got out of recovery, or I just got out of the, I don't know, someplace. But you know, I love you, or I care about you. Can we see where this go? Can we try this? Yes, let's, but I got to be honest with you. This is where I'm at. So the pushing away of love is a form of lack of self-love and a form of denying oneself. So whoever was doing that and kind of may in their mind want a second chance, I don't... No, it's tested for my accuracy. It's 97 to 98%. So this person really wants to talk. Masculine, yeah, divine masculine. It's interesting because soul story number 2 had divine feminine, I believe. And this is a more masculine energy. So perhaps a runner and cutting off, or doing a lot in the world. Oh, see, here it is, stuck, tied down. They feel trapped by their life and their circumstances. Innocence, support, whole heart. You gave them support, innocence. They weren't honest with you. So the truth about this connection is the person was not honest. They lied. They left out things. I feel there was a relationship or situation, a marriage or something they felt trapped in. And rather than be honest with you and work through the issues, they decided to leave. And that gave them, for a short period of time, a sense of being invincible. Like, oh, I got out of that. And I do feel like they went on like a dating spree or something. They went out, and even if they were married, then they were being with a lot of people, mentally, emotionally, sexually, and they're still feeling kind of empty, is what I'm hearing. They went on a quest, but the quest was more in their mind and not so much in their heart. And they keep coming back to you. And like they said, you're connecting on a 3D level. They see you as a possibility. They see that they could do very well with you and really grow with you. Let's look and see. There's probably somebody else coming in for you, is what I'm hearing. Let's look at your self-love here. I feel like for you, soul story number 3, you're opening up to endless possibilities. There's a lot happening for you in your life. So I feel you're healed enough that it's safe for you to love again. It's safe for you to open your heart, and that you'll meet somebody very aligned to your path. I also get photography or photographers. I don't know if one of you is a photographer, you're going to be dating a photographer. I do feel like you guys will probably also work together or do some projects together, maybe not all the time. Let's look at your self-love cards. Got a few there. Let's take them all. Ooh. Breathe in prana, heart chakra, life force, animating energy. So I'm hearing from your guides specifically, many of you have guides, some of you it's your higher self coming through, that you need to do more things that stimulate your heart chakra, more things that you love to do. Little things, big things, it doesn't matter. Do more for yourself, do more of what you love to do right now. Soul lesson, presence, the crown chakra. Well, you got that twice. I am presence. So many of you, you're living at a very high vibrational aspect of your being. And it's getting higher and higher, more expanded, more loving, more creative, more open, because you're being your true you. So I feel like you're going to want to attract somebody like that. And that's what's coming in for you. Body worship. So you're celebrating your body. Get in touch with your body, in tune with your body. I feel you want a full spectrum relationship is what I'm hearing, so that there's connection through the body. And I do feel you'll be attracted to this person that's coming in for you. I'm getting more, the truth of this connection is more of a past person that we're connecting in with. Because I feel many of you have not met the person that you're going to be with. Or maybe you're just now dating and starting to meet them is what I'm hearing. Okay? You choose your battle. 7 of Wands. So strength again, courage, strength to move forward. Observe. So you're getting a new perspective. This is the Hangman. Clarity. About a month from this reading, something comes in for you. Could be a new relationship. There's something that gets you more firmly on your past. Okay, and then you've got the Chariot. So there's a move. So some of you, if you haven't met the person, it could be around a move. They're moving to be closer to you, or you're moving, or you move to a new area and you meet the person, or they move to a new area and they meet the person, or you meet someone and start dating, could be long distance, and then you end up moving together. Base chakra, first chakra, and solar plexus. So it's going to be a very secure relationship, and you're going to feel really good with this person, okay? This new person. Strengthening bonds. So you've got 2 aces here. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, and you've got the Ace of Swords. So this is new beginnings all the way around, and there's going to be a very strong mental connection. Obviously heart, but there's similar beliefs or ideas. You're on the same page, and also financially it's going to be a very good relationship for you. Now, this could be your finances picking up also. Soul story number 3, that you're moving more into an inner and outer stability, and that stability is also materially and financially. But I do feel that you guys are going to move together. Maybe, I don't know, rent a place, lease a place, buy a place. There's a lot to do with movement and travel around you. So I don't know if many of you travel with work, then maybe you meet someone. Now, if you're asking for a specific connection, if it's a new connection, I feel like it's safe for you to love again. Or if you're with somebody that really hurt you, but you're in an existing strong relationship, it comes back around, is what I'm hearing. And this would be maybe marriage or living together. It's something that's more consistent. I feel like you're going to get over the heartache or heartbreak. If it's the past person, no, I don't feel. Yeah, many of you, 5 of Wands, feeling alone. Many of you aren't with anybody right now. 21, the World, embrace. So you could also be meeting someone that's quite different than what you look like or seem like, or different background, different ethnicity, different religion, or they could just live in a different country. Some of you, I'm definitely getting, you're going to be meeting someone. So please refer back to this reading. That is from a different country or has a different way of living. How you meet is kind of fluky. I don't know. I feel like you might meet when they're traveling or on vacation, or they come somewhere for work, or you're traveling on vacation, or you go someplace for work and you end up meeting this person. And so it starts out long distance. Or they live completely different, like you live at the beach and you love the beach, and they live in the desert and they love the desert. There's something different about how you live your lifestyle. But that's the outer is different. Like even how they look might be different to you. I don't know, older, younger, I don't know, something. Racially, there's some difference, but it's only an outer difference. And it may be somebody that you wouldn't normally be drawn to, is what I'm hearing. Or you wouldn't think you would, but the sparks, I mean, look at this. I feel like this energy, this butterfly, there's just all this energy around the two of you, back and forth between the two of you. It's quite lovely. It's a new opportunity coming for you. So I feel like the unrequited love person, we talked about the truth of that connection, that's I feel that's over. Even if you hang out, even if you talk, even if you date a little bit, I feel like there's someone new coming in for you. I feel like there's a new relationship. And I feel many of you at this reading, you're asking about the old person, the old relationship, the unrequited love. And you're not with anybody right now. And you're wondering, am I going to be with someone? Soul story number 3, you're wild. Your cards have been all over the place. Let's see, what is it? Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's sacrifice. It's a sacrifice to love. Well, you got, because you had the hangman here, which is sacrifice or to make sacred. So this is just to honor your sacredness of your life. So some things have been, you've had to let go of, and one of them was this relationship. Whether you walked away, they walked away, or both of you did, or it just exploded, or winded out with misunderstanding. It was a sacrifice, but you've got Ganesh on here. It's bringing you somebody really, really special, I gotta say, soul story number 3. So I hope you understand the energy of your previous connection. I'm going to get one more. I feel like they really want to talk. Apprehensive, guarded, cautious. And then you've got letting go, walking away, moving on. Second chance. Some of them may want a second chance, and you're hoping. There could be some resentment also. Message from them. I'm feeling a magnetic pull towards you. I'm sorry if I left you high and dry. Yes, you did. I have never loved anyone as much as I love you. But for some of you, I am too focused on other things right now. And you've never left my heart. So some of you, the same longing that you have for them, they have for you. But I'm going to say it again. It takes a very conscious being to have a lot going on in their life or not even feel they're at their best and be open to love. We've all seen the movies. The person that gets diagnosed with cancer meets the love of their life, and that person helps them through the cancer. And they get married and they, you know, so I'm saying, so this idea of, oh, I'm not ready, or I can't do this, or I'm not feeling, I'm going through a bad time. Spirit, God puts people in our life to help us. We don't, there's no badge of honor for self-sacrificing and making things harder on ourselves. That's a denial. That's denying the self. That's not seeing the self as sacred. So I feel that's what your person was doing. The person that you're asking about, what's the truth of this connection? I feel they're still in a bit of this denial mode. They're coming out of it like, wow, that was amazing. Maybe they really were telling the truth and they would help me and then I could help them later. I'm not so sure though if they would help, if they would, you know, they're very hurt. There's a lot of resentment that they held, not, you know, maybe a little bit towards you, but I feel like it's more of past relationships and they let that get in the way. So even if you're building a career up, I mean, or you're coming back up, or you're not doing as well financially, it's a gift to have that type of love in your life. And I feel, soul story number 3, you know this and you live this. And so you're going to be attracting somebody much, I'm hearing one more card and when we're going to end, boy, you're going. 4 of Wands, completion, new level, joy and stability. The relationship that you're going to be attracting is leading to a permanent situation, consistent, permanent, long-term committed situation. That you're committed to each other and each other's path and your shared path together. All right, soul story number 3. Here's your soul insights mantra. I now release all that no longer serves my soul and my path. I embrace love in its forms in ways that align me to my soul and connect me to my heart. Okay, so soul story number 3, your learning lesson through this, the truth of this connection brought out in you, that you need to be with people in relationships that align you to your soul, feel soul aligned, and actually connect you to your heart, that you feel a heart connection. So what's good for your heart, not just your emotional body or what you think, it has to also be good for your heart. It has to be heart healing, heart nurturing. When those two things are there and the person's aligned to their path and their path and your path are in alignment, are in sync, there's this synergy, then it's long lasting. Then it's the one for you. All right. Soon though, soon, that special being is coming in. Is there around you? But lots of good opportunities also, career and business also, just to throw that in. They want me to say there's a lot of opportunities. And one of these opportunities brings you this divine counterpart, this soulmate, create mate, this life mate. All right, I hope this gives you some understanding and helped you with understanding what was going on in this connection, and also gave you some clarity and hopefully some inspiration, because it's safe for you to love again, and you will, and you are. All right. I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. Please share the video, like, and also leave me your comments below. I'd love to read them and see how this reading resonated with you. All right, much peace and soul light.